Okay, Sanjay Kaul is president of People's Action. Tonight on the Newshour is debating that issue with Kamal Farooqi. He's going to make the BJP defensive, you think? Sanjay Kaul? Mr. Chidambaram, by what he said yesterday, just short of saying the BJP is protecting the absconders. He stopped just short of that.
No, I think if you were to correctly analyze it, anybody would tell you it's actually Mr. Chidambaram who is clearly on the defensive. And his rant has got to do with that and nothing else. It's also very clear that Mr. Chidambaram is not speaking about this on principle. It is the circumstances and the situation that he finds himself in, sticky as it is, that he has to resort to this. Otherwise, he could have made these statements last week or maybe a couple of days ago. Now, the point is very clear. If you try and basically capture Mr. Chidambaram's rant, some of the statements that he makes are basically rooted in the belief that you can transfer guilt at whim. I don't think anybody would give Mr. Chidambaram the right to basically proclaim himself innocent, and he should be duly tested before the law like everybody else.
Kamal Farooqi, was the response to political will it fly? Who's going to be on the defensive?
No.
Chidambaram or the BJP?
No, in fact, I personally feel the BJP has to be on defensive because all these facts which are being mentioned by Mr. Chidambaram, and that's a fact of life, that since Mr. Chidambaram has started pursuing these cases rigorously, all these things are coming out one after the other. And people like the Swami and other people, earlier they were responding and then they have been traced and they have been put into hard investigations. And all these people, which Mr. Chidambaram, he's a home minister and he's saying it is authority. I think we have to believe it, that all these people who are absconding and they have got the direct link with the RSS. So there is an access between this and BJP trying to malign the people. I'm not defending Chidambaram or Digvijay Singh, because on different accounts, Mr. Digvijay Singh has been crossing the limits quite a number of times. But as far as Chidambaram is concerned, with all authority at his command, he's a home minister and he's pursuing the cases. The NIA has been doing all these things.
But then, Mr. Farooqi,
these very people.
But Mr. Farooqi, by that logic, just by that logic,
they belong to.
No, Mr. Farooqi, by that logic, any charge that the BJP makes today, any charge, from now to eternity till this case is settled, the response will be BJP saying all this because we are trying to link them or because there is some link to cases involving terror. That becomes a standard defense then, Mr. Farooqi.
Yeah, quite.
Anything the BJP says is because it is being targeted on...
The way things are moving now, the way, Arnab, the things are moving. So BJP definitely has to answer all these questions. That why these people who are having so much close link with the RSS.
What does that have to do with 2G?
Why are they not coming? And why are they unnecessarily? Why are they trying to take advantage of Raja and who is an accused in the court? Let us wait for the court. What the court says. If the court says that Chidambaram and Prime Minister and Digvijay Singh are responsible.
Okay. Well, is it an attempt to muddy the water, Sanjay Kaul?
No, I don't understand the drift of this argument. What you're really saying is that the opposition party has no right to raise any other issue because Mr. Chidambaram and the Congress party is actually a little, at this point in time, preoccupied with trying to involve all these people in various cases. I don't see that, there's a single stream democracy at work here. The point is the BJP and the opposition parties have been talking about the scam for the last 9 months or more. I mean, the question is actually, the boot is on the other foot. The problem is that the pressure is on the government, and now as of yesterday, because of Mr. Raja's statements clearly indicting Mr. Chidambaram, his defense is this, and I'm surprised that it's been suggested that we should be on the defensive. Well, let me just clear it. If there is any wrongdoing in any quarter, it should be investigated, it should be fixed. I don't think one cancels the other.
No, but there are
quite right. But at the same time, when we see these two correlations, we definitely, the ordinary man, it feels like this, that this is because of this, that they have got the reasons and the causes for all.
No, but why on the 25th of July?
I would say that the more dangerous correlation is that the Home Minister is involved in a scam of this level. I think you really have to think about that all over again, particularly when, and talking about absconding, when you have absolutely no clue about what happened in Mumbai and the country and the world is waiting for something to be known about. What about those absconding who basically fixed the Mumbai blasts?
No, it's. I think you are mixing up the whole thing. Arnab, as far as Mumbai is concerned, we still have to reach. It's not like the Osa wherein suddenly something has happened and the Muslims or any other persons were named by the media. In fact, the investigations are going on, and I'm pretty sure whosoever it is, whether it is one group or the other, they will be caught and they will be brought to the book. But as far as these 7 cases are concerned, 7 cases, people know it, that who is, now the cases after the cases, these FIRs have been filed, they have been charge sheeted, all those, and the people are absconding. People have been murdered, but the people close to the RSS who were earlier involved into it, they have been murdered by somebody or the others. All these put together, a very serious doubt on the integrity of the.
No, sir, I'm only concerned about the dates.
And since the point is being pushed, I would urge, and since the point is being pushed, I'd urge that the sense of proportion is maintained. If these 7 cases are going to be all we are ever going to discuss, and not the 700 or maybe the 7,000 other cases that this country is being subjected to, I think we are really not serious about a debate on this
I think it's an over-exaggeration when we are talking about 7,000 or 700 cases. Put together all these cases wherein the terrorism is involved recently, these 7 cases are the most crucial one. They were involved and they were earlier being termed to be done by somebody else, wherein now the whole thing is being out in open. So it's a very serious thing, in fact.
Only question tonight that I put at the very end is...
Clearly the panelist is not taking into account Kashmir at all.
No,
I don't think...
Kashmir, it's not about that. No, Kashmir, question is, gentlemen, is there a link between 2G?
I think we could have a particular program just on that.
Is there a link between 2G and terror? The blast happened in 2007. If I'm not mistaken, on the 18th of July 2011, NIA charge sheet has been given in. This point by Mr. Chidambaram is being raised on the 25th of July 2011. Are the times...
I know.
Are the dates...
Why, Arnab, why?
I know what you're trying to get at. And I think you have a point, Arnab. What is the linkage between these 2 items? A valid question you were asking. But I tell you, the only time they're linked is when the Home Minister of the country is also linked to the 2G scam.
Okay, gentlemen,
in fact, when we are talking about... when we are talking about linking Chidambaram to 2G, on the basis of Mr. Raja's statement in the court, wherein he is an accused, I think we are trying to do, not trying to do any justice.
Okay.
If at all Chidambaram is involved into it, he will face the law.
I see.
So
as a separate observation tonight,
it's only the Raja, and that's the reason the people are jumping on this.
Mr. Farooqi, you're with the Samajwadi Party now, I'd like to say, and I must observe that of late the Samajwadi Party has been springing to the defense of the Congress. Is something going to happen in Uttar Pradesh? I'm going to follow the plot on that one. Mr. Farooqi and Sanjay Kaul, thank you very much for joining me on the Newshour tonight. Tell us if you think there's any link between 2G and the terror probe. Tell us what you think of our debates. Tell us what you think of what you thought the Foreign Minister of Pakistan did by meeting the secessionists before our own minister. We love your feedback. Thank you for watching Newshour tonight. Good night and goodbye.